What's up, YouTube? Timmy's here. Here is my opening slash streaming segment where I talk about the films and series that are coming out this week, whether it be their streaming, etc. Alright, the film set for release this week, we of course got the horror movie Herrick. Now, Herrick stars Hugh Grant, as well as Sophie Thatcher and Chloe, and it's about two young missionaries who becomes ensnared in a deadly game of cat and mouse when they knock on the door of a diabolical mystery trapped in his home. They must turn their faith if they want to make it out alive. And the trailer for this looks really creepy. For one, you got a creepy Hugh Grant, which is always great. Looks fun. Looks really interesting. So I'm all for this. Hopefully, it's a good one. I mean, A24 could be usually a hit and miss with the horror, but when they hit out of the park, they know how to hit it. So hopefully, this is a good one. All right, we also got the film "The Best Christmas Pageant Ever," which is based on a very popular book of the same name, where the Herdmans are six siblings who have reputation of for being the worst kids in the world. However, when they take over the local church pageant during the holidays, they just might teach a shocked community the true meaning of Christmas. And this, of course, has Judy Greer, Pete Holmes, Lauren Graham is in this. It looks really heartfelt, looks interesting. It is also a Christian film as well, which sometimes Christian movies could be a hit and miss. So I don't know. Hopefully this is a good one, but we'll see. All right, now on the streaming cycle. Speaking of Christmas, by the way, we got Meet Me Next Christmas, which is a new Christmas rom com starring Christina Milian, who I adore. Christina Milian. She was actually one of my crushes from the early 2000s. Who did not remember her in like Love Over the Course of Dang? And of course, she was in that Tommy Lee Jones Man of the House. I mean, who doesn't adore Christina Milian, right? Although her last two Netflix movies weren't the best. Although I am looking for a see her in that Dexter frequent next month. But anyway, on a quest to meet the man of her dreams, a hopeless romantic races across New York City to find a ticket to a sold out Pentatonix Christmas concert. Now, despite her couple of her Netflix movies not being so great, I admit the trailer for this actually does look charming. Looks interesting. I mean, maybe I'm a little biased because it's a Christmas film set in New York City. I'm a little biased on that one. But it does look like to be interesting to check out. I mean, it could easily be terrible. That's always a possibility, but we'll see. All right. Also on Netflix, we got Pedro Paramo, which also stars Manu Garcia Rofo, and of course, who is of course on that show Lincoln Lawyer, and you also have Tenoch Huerta, who recently played Namor, the Submariner in Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. It's about a man who searched for his father Pedro Paramo in a town doomed by violence and a very frustrated love. And the trailer for this looks interesting. This sort of looks a little bit like a western film, really. It can be interesting, I guess. All right, on Shutter, we got Black Cat, which stars Nick Frost. It's about a night goes from bad to worse when a strange couple and Patrick are abducted by the cab driver, resulting in a terrifying ordeal. And and you know what? This is like the week of charming British guys going creepy. We got a Hugh Grant in Herrick, and now we got Nick Frost and Black Cab. So that's kind of interesting there. It does look intriguing. I mean, a creepy Nick Frost is always a given. Does look like be interesting to check out. So sign me up with this one. All right. Also out this week, we got the movie called Elevation, where a single father and two women venture from the safety of their homes to face monstrous creatures to save the life of a young child. Now you've got Anthony Mackie and Marina Baccarin, and the trailer for this does look really interesting. Definitely has a little bit of a Quiet Place feel to it. So could be interesting. All right. We also got an anime film called Overlord: The Sacred Kingdom, where Ennis Oil uh, Gown, formerly of Magnoma, leads the Sorcerer Kingdom's undead forces to ally with the Sacred Kingdom and slain Terashi against Demon Emperor Jaibo. I don't know if this is like based on an anime or not, but could be interesting, I guess. But anyway, we also got the film Small Things Like These, which stars Cillian Murphy, and it takes place in 1985. Bill Furlong, a devout father, uncovers disturbing secrets at the local convenience. As he investigates, he discovers shocking truths about his own past and life. And the show does look interesting. I mean, this is actually Cillian Murphy's first film since winning his Oscar for Oppenheimer, so that's interesting. You also have Emily Watson's in this. It looks intriguing, so hopefully it's a good one. All right. We also got the film called Weekend at Tapai, which stars Luke Evans. And in it, it centers around an American DEA agent played by Evans, who is renowned with a Tapai based mercenary driver and becomes entangled in a romantic relationship with her. Now you also have besides Luke Evans, you also have a guy from Fast and Furious who plays Kang, Sun Kang. I admit the trail for this didn't do anything for me. I mean, I like Luke Evans, a little bit of a Fast and Furious reunion because of Evans and Kang, but I don't know, it could be interesting, but didn't do anything for me. We also got a film called Drive Back. The story is about a couple who are coming home from their engagement party, but their trip takes a scary turn when they meet strange people in the woods. That could be interesting to check out. We got something called 100 Yards, where a famous college athlete turns down an NFL contract in search for his missing mother. I always like a good sports film, so that could be good. We got the film called Meanwhile on Earth. This is actually from the same person who did from the same director of that Netflix film something my body find my body I think it's called, or forgot the name of it, but it's something my body on that's on Netflix. But it's where Elsa is still mourning the loss of her brother Frantic, who's an astronaut who disappeared during his first mission. She's soon surprised and shocked to receive a message from him, but her joy is short-lived when she learns the dark and troubling forces behind his appearance. Yeah, I don't know, could be interesting to check out. We got something called Love Bomb, where stars are three strangers who are brought together by a mysterious dating app for one night stands, which soon turn violent and deadly. I saw the preview for that. That looks terrible. It looks like a really dumb Hallmark film, really. We got something called Stockholm Bloodbath, which is directed by Mikkel Hallstrom, who also gave us movies like 1408, Slingshot, and The Right. The power-hungry Danish King Christian II will stop at nothing to take over the Swedish crown from Stan Stur. Meanwhile, Sister Fredja and Anne vow to take merciless revenge on the men who really murdered their family. That's probably gonna be terrible. We got the film Escaping Ohio, which stars Emily Burgell, who you might actually the name might not sound familiar, but she actually played Sammy on Shameless. Who's of course Frank's like older daughter that we had to find out in like I believe it was season 3 if I'm not mistaken. Or well, I think it was season 4. I can't remember which season. But of course in it after high school graduation, JJ tries to convince his best friend Sam should stay in Ohio. Sam now finds herself in between a life of love with her best friend and her college scholarship. That could be interesting to check out. We got something called Starring Jerry himself. I know this was gonna be a Jerry Seinfeld film, but it's about a family who documents how their immigrant father Jerry, a recently divorced and retired Florida man, was recruited by the Chinese police by an undercover agent. That could be interesting to check out. We got another Christmas film out this week called A Sudden Case of Christmas, which is directed by Pierce Home and also stars Danny DeVito alongside his real life daughter, Lucy DeVito. It also features Andy McDowell, of course, from Groundhog Day, Wilma Valderrama from that 7 show, and Atola Rose, who recently played the little girl Gabby who's of course Sienna's cousin in the recent Terrifier 3. So interesting to see her going from a creepy Christmas film to a lighthearted Christmas movie. So that's interesting. In A Sudden Case of Christmas, an American couple brings their 10-year-old daughter Claire to their grandfather's hotel in Italy. To tell her that they are separating, hoping to bring them back together. Claire asks the entire family to celebrate one last Christmas together, even though it's August. And that could be interesting. I mean, Danny DeVito is no stranger for Christmas movies too, because remember he was in that Deck the Horse movie with Matthew Broderick, so he's no stranger when it comes to the Christmas genre. Of course, he got his daughter Lucy, so that's could be interesting. All right, we also got the film Bird, which stars Barry Keoghan and is directed by American Honey director Aja Arnold. It's where 12-year-old lives with her single father Bug and her brother Hunter in a squatted in northern Kent, but he doesn't have much time to devote to his childhood to his children, and Bailey, who is approaching puberty, seeks attention and adventures elsewhere. That could be interesting. I mean, it does look the preview actually does look really good. Audra Arnold, who also gave us movies like Fish Tank, is a pretty good director. Barry Keoghan, I think, has become one of the best actors in the business today. So I don't know, it could be interesting to check out. Now, while this actually comes to Netflix, later, like in 2 more weeks, we also got the Piano Lesson, which is actually based on a August Wilson story, and it stars like Sam Jackson, John David Washington. This is getting tons of Oscar buzz. It's where the Charles family grapples with family legacy and difficult decisions as they determine the fate of their heroine piano. Now, again, this actually premieres in limited release this week, but it will premiere on Netflix on November 22nd. So there's that. Hopefully, it's a good one. It does look intriguing, so I'm up for it. All right. Now, on the TV front, we got Outer Banks season 4 part 2, which, if you guys don't know, it was also announced that Outer Banks has been renewed for a fifth and final season for all you Outer Banks fans. So that should be interesting for you guys. We got Citadel Honey Bunny coming to Amazon, another spin-off of Citadel, which I tried to watch in that first season, which you had the Russo brothers, Priyanka Chopra Jones. It just didn't do anything for me. It's terrible. There's also Arcane Season 2 come to Netflix. The first season was interesting. And we also got Yellowstone new season coming to Paramount Plus, which I believe is the final season, if I'm not mistaken. I mean, I've actually watched Yellowstone like the first 3 seasons. Never really got back on it for some reason. I probably should get back onto the Yellowstone horse. See what I did there. Anyway, lots of interesting stuff to look forward to this week. Let me let you guys. What are some of these films or series are you interested in? Are you interested in Hirek, The Return of Outer Banks, Yellowstone, The Best Christmas Pageant Ever? Drop comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, hit that bell for more notifications. This is Sammy Siren.